can't spend too much time doing this because of the lag. So everyone can hear me, everyone's fine, right? So guys, I was explaining to you guys with the AUD CAD, it was a great trade, but a lot of people did not get into this trade properly simply because of the fact that they were unable to understand the execution. And I told you guys again today, I taught you guys today, no more 1 hour candles. I want you to only focus on a 4 hour candle failure. Why? Because it's a significant candle and you don't have the experience yet to pick up on price action. All right. For example, a guy like me, I won't even wait for the 4 hour candle to close. I'll jump right in. Why? Because I can pick it up. Like, see this candle here, this candle right here. All right. This is one of the candles that you guys, you needed this candle to fail to enter on this candle. Guy like me, I don't do that. I just keep my eye on the movement of the candle. Somewhere within the middle, I take the trade. You know, I will take the trade right around here. So if this is my resistance point, 94.29, and I'm waiting for this 4 hour candle to fail to confirm entry, I will be able to just tell by the movement of that candle if this candle is going to fail or not. I will know this candle is going to fail way before it fails. Why? Because I'm used to it. I'm used to seeing the movement, the volatility in that candle, how it goes up and how it comes down, what it does when it touches this line. Again, this is something you're going to learn, but the only way to learn that is experience and time. Eventually, you're going to know, just like me, you're not going to need to wait for candle failures. You'll have a target that you want this specific candle to fail, but you won't wait for it to fail. You'll enter. Nonetheless, for now, that's what you're doing. You're waiting for the candle to fail. However, with that being said, what I told you guys is very important. If you're waiting for this candle here, this 4 hour candle to fail before you enter, well, you gotta get in also at the proper time. So let's say this candle failed. Okay, so perfect. We established a candle failed. We're all good to go short now, right? You know what I mean? We want to go short. Very simple. If you want to change your time frame, guys, by now you should know how to change the time frame of the candles. Just click up here. See up here, this toolbar, M1, M5, M15, M30, H1, H4, D1. Set it to H4. All right? Just set it to H4. Very simple. All right? Now, so we established this candle failed. Great. It's failed. Let's go short. However, what a lot of you guys do is this, and I'm reiterating this again as much as I've said it once, right? So where the heck did the candle go? Okay, here it is. So this candle failed. You guys start doing a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7. Boom. Just because it's failed, you jump into this candle. Wrong. Because this candle failed. That confirmed to us that it's going to drop. All right? It confirmed it. Look at the next candle after that. You guys technically want to get in right here. Okay? That's 94.15. From 94.15 to this resistance point, there's a 15 pip difference, right? And some of you guys that are, before I gave you that lecture 2 hours ago, trading too large of a lot size and not abiding by that 10% rule, 15 pips was quite a bit of money. So you could not substantiate seeing that drawdown. You freak out. You either close your trade or you reverse the trade and start buying. I don't know. There's a lot of things that the brain does when you feel like you're losing, right? However, if you look at this candle, look at the wick. You see the wick right up here? This actually did go right back up to the perfect entry point. And from there, it went from 94.29 down to 93.95. 35 pips. Right? That's 35 pips of profit. And in fact, I had updated inside the what do you call it? The signal section. If you can take 25 pips, take it. Boom. Remember, guys, if you can make 40 pips a day, that's huge. Because once you start trading one standard lot, right? Now, one standard lot, I told you, is extremely normally safe with 10,000 bucks, right? 10,000 bucks is not a lot of money. Anybody can go and get a loan these days for 10,000 bucks. So if you are making just 40 pips a day at one standard lot, you're making $400 a day. 400 bucks a day off a $10,000 investment. That is crazy. That's more than any real estate venture in the world, any business venture in the world. Nothing can make that. You know how much money that is? That's like 5% a day. 5%. Warren Buffett can't come close to that. Warren Buffett does, I think, something like 10 or 8% a year. You're making 5% a day off of a $10,000 investment only with 40 pips. So easily, if you exit and enter product, here was 40 pips yesterday, 35 pips on one trade. Now the issue is you guys were jumping in here. So by the time it goes up to this point, right, you're down 15 pips. You're like, damn it, it's pushed up. Now I'm down 15 pips. I'm freaking out. You're going to close your trade, not take the profit, then boom, it drops. So the way you're going to enter from now on is simple, like this, all right? So if this candle is your signature candle, the candle that confirms we're buying or we're selling, we're going to wait for the next candle. Sorry, I'm losing my voice again. I always lose my voice. We're going to wait for the next candle to open up, and then we're going to let this candle get to a perfect position. It's going to happen, right? Because look, it happened here. So let's say this is a candle that confirms we're selling. Wait till the next candle opens up and tell yourself, I want to sell it right at the top. We've already confirmed it's going to fall, right? So why not sell it as close to the top as possible? You understand what I mean? Does that make sense? Or vice versa, if, let me just draw an example right here, right? Let me just give you a quick example. Let me take my trend line and let me draw a trend line here, okay? So boom, this is our trend line, right, guys? In fact, it broke upwards, right? So take a look at this. This candle here, we all know enough Forex to know this candle here penetrated, okay? Penetrated the resistance point. Okay, guys, it broke it. Finish. It broke it. Okay, so now what? We know it's going to go up, right? And look, our strategy, this is the beautiful thing. Our strategy works. Look at this. It broke it, retested, and went up. So we've proven that our strategy is gold. Our strategy is printing money. We've established that. Now we got to figure out how to execute our own strategy, because you see, as it broke this resistance, it retested it like I always tell you, and it shot up to the tune of 40 pips. So our strategy is perfect. All right. Now, let's say at the moment it broke this. So it broke this, okay? Now everyone knows it broke, all right? How do you get your candles to match mine? There's a template. I just go to your software downloads and download Reza's template. All right. And Wayne, you're probably using Talanex. Soon, I'm going to give you guys all a new American broker. I've been hearing a lot of issues with Talanex. I know that. Don't worry about it. All right. So we established that this broke. AUD CAD broke. So the first thing we're going to do is sit back and say, all right, now we're looking for a long trade. We're looking to go long. All right. Nothing else. All right. We're looking to go long. But normally what you guys would do is 10, 9, 8, 7. Happy New Year. Everyone buy. Incorrect. That's what you guys have been doing this entire time. That's not how you get in. You do your countdown, candles close, confirms that boom, now all of a sudden we can go long. But wait till the next candle opens up. Maximize your profits. the next candle opened up. Do you see this candle? Do you notice how it came back once again and it touched the 94.29 area? So you should have bought it when it maximized that drop. So as it came right back down to touch this area, then you buy it, because now you're maximizing your profit. You're not going to go to a drawdown. You're not going to be in a deficit before you're in a profit. Now, watch the beautiful thing. Watch the beautiful thing. You also are risking less money to lose. Because let's say the trade all of a sudden decided to defy all technicals, and for God knows what reason, it decided to go back down and re-break that support. All right? Fair. Watch what happens. If you all of a sudden bought it right here on the cusp, right? And for some reason, it decided, well, I'm going to break through resistance. I'm going to retest, but I'm not going to continue to go up. I want to drop back down. You know, the Bears brought all their boys. They called the next city. The boys from the hood came down. They're like, yo, y'all ain't going nowhere. We're going back down to where we came from. All right? So it starts to come back down. Now, because you have bought it right on the edge, all right, right at the edge, on the top of that support level, if it breaks it and closes below it, you know your trade is no good. So all it has to do is break it by 10 pips. You know, if it broke it by 10 pips, the trade is garbage. You close a 10 pip loss. Now you're always risking less money. You see, if you sell it way up here, if you buy it way up here, it's got to drop 20 pips back down to the trend line, another 10 pips below it. Now you've lost 30 pips. But if you buy it at the cusp, right at the edge of that resistance zone, support zone, not only are you maximizing your profits, because now you're going to get the whole way up, but you're minimizing your risk, because now you're only going to risk losing a little bit of money. Because if it breaks through this point, trade's gone. Why you want to hold on to it? Close it up. I lost 10 pips. I'm going to go on my next one, make 40 pips. I lose 10 pips, make 40 pips. I lose 10 pips, make 40 pips. Your equity curve is going up and up and up and up and up. All right? That's how you jump in. Like this, you're never going to lose money. Never going to lose money. All right? There's a way. Trust me. How do you think Reza does 100 trades and out of 100 trades, 2 lose? Because I'm maximizing everything. I'm maximizing gains, mitigating risk. Maximize gains, mitigate risk. All right? Turn down your volume. Turn down for what? I had to say that. Never mind. Anyways, so it makes sense to you guys? It's that execution that's going to make the difference. Like, eventually, you're going to get to a point, all right? Eventually, you're going to get to a point where you start to understand and just know price action. Like me, when I'm watching prices move, right? So last time I was looking at it. I see this. I see price coming up, pulling back, coming. I knew it's going to fail. Because what I'll do then, when you get really, 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 really good and you become experienced, and I think that's going to take you a few months to do, then you can actually come and do this. Boom, check it on a 1 hour. Quick look. Check it on a 5 minute. You guys can't even touch 5 minute or 15 minute. All right? But once you become really good, you'll, like right now, check it out. Watch this. You see this candle? This candle expires in 112 minutes. All right? I already know what it's doing. I don't need it to close. I know what it's doing. All right? I do this right away. I say, check it out. Big long wick down here, short wick at the top, right at the cusp of all these support and resistance levels. I look at it and I say, okay, so I know what's going on right now. I know exactly what's going on. This thing needs to reverse downwards. But the problem is there's retail traders buying. All right? So I'm going to come in a 1 hour now, and I'm going to see what the hell's going on. I'm just going to assume to myself now, I'm going to say, listen, this pair here needs to break down through this through this trend line. When it does, it's going to nosedive right down to the bottom. But because of this pop-up, the bulls have a little bit of confidence right now. And I'm just going to watch this area. And to be quite honest, I think it's going to do one leg higher and collapse. So you start to get used to the candles. You'll no longer wait for a candle to close. You'll buy it like bam on the line. Like, so for example, last night, you know, if you got an experience, when you have your experience and the candle comes up to here, where is it? Like these candles here, right? And it's time for you to sell. Sorry, over here. I'm looking at these candles here. You would have sold it on the first candle right over here. All right? You would have sold it right away on this first candle because you see, it's so easy to see, right? Look how long the wick is. Look how long. That means that's how high it tried to go. But look how small the wick is after the line. Right? See how tiny this wick is after this resistance line? It means there's way too much there for it right now. I would look at that right now and be like, there's way too much selling power up there. I'm going to sell it. So I would have sold it right here. And what? Guess what? I would have sold it here. I would have taken 20 pips profit. And I would have waited till it goes up here again and sold it. I made another 30 pips profit. I made 50 pips profit. Like that. And thrown it away. Why? Because it's that experience you get over time. And you're going to get that. You're all going to get that. Every single one of you is going to develop this. That's the beautiful thing. Every single one of you in 3-4 months from now is going to be looking back at today saying, oh gosh, like what was I really doing? Like Reza must have thought I'm a joker. Like, gosh, what was I doing? What kind of trading was I doing? You'll laugh at yourself because you're going to learn at such a fast pace, especially if we keep having these seminars every day and webinars and you know what I mean? And courses. Like it's impossible for you to not become rich off of this. Check the math out. Check the math out, baby. Check this out. In order for you, all right, to make, say, $30,000 in real estate, you're going to need about $150,000. And you got to spend 6 to 7 months renovating, wasting time, this, bank, blah, blah, blah. But I just done telling you that you could take $10,000 when you're ready, when you're good, $10,000. Any one of you can get $10,000 from a bank, right? And make $400 a day off of that. 4 bills a day, working 2 hours. How is that not like that's? I'd be so happy. I'd have so much to look forward to. I'd be like, damn, I need to learn all the proper ways to do this. All right. Now, this week, all right, this week, I want all of your heads in the Forex Mastery course. Like I said, Kim contacted me back. She contacted me this morning. She says she has everything done. She's going to be sending it to me. So this week, what I want you guys all to do is chapter 1. Bury your heads in the Forex Mastery course. All right, I'm gonna put it up. The second she sends me the files back, I'm gonna put them all up. Bury your heads in the Forex Mastery course. And I also want you to start using your demo account. All right, I want you to start using your demo account. And here's a little trick. This is how I learn things, all right? So I would pick up, like I would, for example, I would start reading chapter 1 of the Mastery course. I'd have a demo account open at all times. Watch. Have a demo account open at all times. Start reading the course on the left side. On the right side, put a pen and a paper. And every single time you pick up something that you think is valuable from the lesson, that paragraph, you write it down in a point form. And then you stop and you just watch the chart and you try to do it. So if it says, you know, the body of the candle looks like so, write it down and then just look at a candle. Start staring at a candle. Ah, okay. That's the high. That's the low. That's the body. Look back. Now you're programming it. Now you're learning. You're writing, so that subconsciously is programming and writing it in here, and you're applying. Trust me. Trust me. But if you go through the entire course like that, in 3 months, I'm going to be coming to you guys asking for trade signals. All right? So as long as you go through the whole course like that, and you continue to listen to me, and don't take your own trades, don't make your own trades. I've had the pleasure of talking to so many people today, so many of my students. In fact, for the till next year, every hour on the hour, I have a phone call with a mentee. Every hour on the hour till next year, I have a phone call. And I love talking to them. And a lot of people are excited. They're so amped up that they're so excited. And it's wonderful because a lot of them are not even on this, they're not on the chat, but they're so excited. But they all say the same thing. They're like, we don't have the perfect idea of how you're executing, you know? And that's what I told them, the same thing. I said, listen, as long as you're coming to every one of my seminars, as long as you're trading like this with me, as long as you're reading the course, all right, you can't fail. And all you need is $10,000 in total. Once you're done everything, I'm not saying you need 10 grand. I'm just saying once you're done your Forex Mastery course, and you're just a trader now, a part of Mentor Tips. You're not here asking questions, because eventually it's not going to be me just doing these webinars and seminars. You guys are going to be good enough that as students graduate the course, I'm going to have different sessions. So I'll have sessions with new students like this, but then I'm going to have sessions with you guys where I'm not talking to you guys other than pure lingo. Pure, like, I'll be like, yo, check out this, guys, go take a look at the moving average crossover. Let's see what you guys think. You guys are we'll trade together. That's a different story. And a lot of people right now ask me, thinking, Reza, why don't you tell me what trades to take right now? Why don't you discuss the trades right now? And I tell them, I say, well, the reason is because you're not ready for me to just go live and start trading with you because of that entry and that exit setup, right? Which is which is what you need to do. The Forex Mastery course is coming out all at once. All right. I actually changed it. It was initially 8 modules. I made it 12 modules. Now it's 16 modules. Guys, again, from right here, I'm sorry it's taking this long. I overdid how big I wanted it. I gave it to an editor. The editor is taking about 5 days on it. But I'll tell you something right now. I'm telling you, it's worth it. What I put together is better than any stock or equity, any course in the world. I'm telling you right now, it is worth it. All right. And reality is, you haven't lost any time. We've only been doing this in Mentor Tips for a week now. You know what I mean? So you're going to need to go through the whole thing. Plus, I give you guys lots of content daily, lots of webinars. So I'm trying to keep your mind primed for it. So from here, I do apologize, but it's finally going to be out there in the next couple of days, hopefully by tomorrow. And trust me, when you start going through it, it's going to be worth it. That course itself, I guarantee you, I could probably package it and sell it for $1,500 to $2,500 all day, every day. If I package it, I could probably get $1,500 to $2,500 for it. All right, and you're getting that, and everything else, with it. All right, 1 second. So understand what I mean. And just to give you guys an update, there's so many things being added. Again, tomorrow the forum's going to be up. You're finally going to have your own forum. So the guys that don't like to come in the chat room, they can have their own forum. It's going to have 12 different rooms, like an actual forum, a really nice Forex forum for advanced beginners, brokers. There's a broker section. So that's going to really bring a ton of more content to you guys and a ton of more help. All right, because I'm going to be bringing in, so the traders that I'm going to have working for us soon, all right, in the live sessions, they're actually going to be active in the forum now. So you can start talking to multiple advanced traders that I have brought in and start asking questions, and they'll answer it. It'll be a whole different atmosphere with the forum, right? Plus, the mobile application Sky On Demand that's being launched this week has the chat, this same chat you're seeing, built in to it. So now you can just do all this chat from your phone. You don't have to log into the computer. And of course, just to reiterate and mention it again, Skyscope is my developer thinks by end of this week you'll have Skyscope ready, which is Periscope only with us only. So you'll get a notification, and um, I will be on it. Okay, so there will never be an EA. King Aaron, yes, I have my EAs, but I cannot just give you an EA without you knowing what's going on, because those EAs have a lot of different settings. If you put that EA on, if you put the auto trader on and you put the wrong settings, or someone just gets greedy overnight, a lot can happen. I need to protect you guys. You guys got to understand something. I'm not doing this as a damn business, all right? The amount of hours I spend on here talking to you guys, it's no money. Like it's you can't justify it. So I'm doing this for you guys. And the individual that I spoke to on the phone today, you guys can, okay, MF Doom, FX Viper doesn't know anything. Do not go near FX Viper. He's fake. I'll tell you a story about FX Viper. Okay, FX Viper lost $50,000 of my money. Just to let you know, there's a story to that. All right. Um, so what was I saying? So with the EA, all right, I need you guys to learn. I'm telling you, I genuinely care about you guys. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm trying to teach you guys. From all the stories I hear talking to you guys on the phone about life struggles, family struggles, all this stuff, man, I'm trying to fucking help you guys. I don't want you to fucking fail. I want you to succeed. Every single one of you. I don't care how old you are. So please, I'm begging you, listen to me. Please, just please do things my way. All right? I'm putting all this fucking energy into this. I've cut off Periscope. If it was about money, I've got 88,000 followers on Periscope. I should be out there soliciting, marketing, landing pages, squeeze pages, doing all the stuff all the other mentors do. Little bullshit seminar. Please go to my site and pay. I shut my registration down. If that doesn't show you I love you guys and I'm doing this for you guys, I don't know what will. So please listen to me. Let me help you. Let me build this up for you. Let me help you live your dream. Just please work with me here. Stop taking your own trades. Stop giving signals to other people, because some of these guys, you know, they're taking your signals and you're losing on that. Don't do that. Let me handle that. All right. And once you guys are at an advanced level in 3 months, I'll put the auto trader up. I'll put 20 signals a day up. We'll trade together all fucking day. Well, let's get there together, all right? Let's work together. Let's just get this. Every day I'm adding something new for you guys, all right? So please, let's work together. Let's kill it. Let's fucking make a ton of money. Remember, 10 grand can make you 400 a day, all right? So the lesson now is, a new lesson is 4-hour candles. When the candle fails, do not rush in, all right? You're going to find the perfect entry. That's it. EA stands for Expert Advisor, or in other words, Expert Advisor is what you would conventionally call a robot, all right, is an Expert Advisor. Now, let me tell you the story. I know a ton of people that have learned. I've actually got a few good friends that learned from me, and they did go to a credit union and they borrowed money. And they took that money, and I have no problem putting one of them, bringing them on camera and showing their cars and stuff. One of them, he's 20, how old is he? No, 26 years old. He has the Lamborghini Gallardo. Okay. He's got his Porsche. He's got, what is this? Lamborghini. He's got the Porsche, and he's got a CLS Mercedes and a condo. And this is someone that had nothing. He took a loan out just like I told him to be a part of this. But he listened to me, right? I have another friend of mine who actually works for me now, right? He listened to everything. He put 25,000 bucks and he made 16,000 USD the first month. Don't say it can't be done. It can be done. But these people listen, right? So that's what I want to touch on, and that's how we're going to trade from now on until you get more advanced. All right? So let's quickly take a look and see Wagwan for the markets. All right. So first thing I want to do is let's take a look at Euro USD. Euro USD, I believe, is going to pop up. I mean, Scott, if you're looking at this, I was talking to Scott today and just telling him about the euro. So what I'm looking at is Tim Sykes. Why is Tim Sykes in my chat room? Anyways, Euro, I believe, is going to pop up, but it needs to penetrate this line, all right? This line here needs to be penetrated. So I don't recommend any trades on the Euro. Like, I'm just giving it to you guys straight right now, right? So when I leave, don't start saying, hey, guys, Euro's here. I'm not recommending anything until I finish this analysis. So as of this second, until I finish this analysis, there's no trade on the Euro. But I do believe, I do believe it will pop up, but this trend line here is protecting it, all right? There's also, we go on a 4-hour time frame. There is right there, all right? So that's a pretty mean area, the 1349, 1350, all right? Guys, someone respond. Is $4,000 okay to start with? Nick, $4,000 is a lot to start with. It's excellent, man. That 4 grand, which really can't buy you anything in business, could actually make you more money in a day than you could make working full-time anywhere else. All right? Just saying. 4 grand, right? But you got to listen to Uncle Reza and do the things Uncle Reza does. All right? So this area here is a pretty strong area of resistance now. However, I do believe it's going to try to break it. A break of this area, a breach, I'm telling you, would open up higher highs. Okay? So a breach of this area, so if price starts to break through here, I will tell you right now, I do believe we'll head towards the 115 area. Should it penetrate here. Now, if prices break above 1350, so if prices go up 15 more pips, all right, and close above it, what are you going to do? So if this candle continues to rise and goes up past the 1350 handle and closes above 1350, what are you going to wait for? What are you going to wait for? You're going to wait for a 4-hour candle to close above this line, right? And then are we going to do a countdown and start doing a river dance? No, we're not. We're going to wait for the other candle to pull back to even a nicer zone. And you know what? If we're wrong, who cares? We'll lose 5 pips, 10 pips, right? Because if it breaks through this point, we lose minimal. But if our technical analysis is on point, see, look at the math. If our technical analysis is on point, which our technical analysis is 99% of the time on point, right? If you have out of 10 chances, twice it fails, you're still profiting 8 times out of 10. So, like, look at it here, right? Pull back, pushed up. Every time price comes to one of our support and resistance levels, it holds it. Our shit is good. Our setup is good. Our trading is excellent. So if it breaks it, it's breached. So there really should be no way of losing money because look here. Look at this 4-hour candle, right? It broke it. You're not going to buy that anymore. It broke it. Common sense, right? You would have sold it if you wanted to, right? And you would have made a couple bucks on it. Now, from now on, I want every single person to take maximum 20 pips profit per trade. I want you to promise me that you will never take more than 20 pips profit per trade. That's going to be the game changer here, baby. 20 pips per trade. I don't care if my take profit is 1,000,000,000 pips away. You're going to take 20 pips. All right? 20 pips every time. I don't care if afterwards it drops 500 more pips and you could have bought a damn Bentley Mulsanne with it. You're going to take 20 pips each time Because if you do 2 trades a day at 40 pips, at one lot, that's 400 bucks a day, baby. All right. So 20 pips each time. 4-hour candle must penetrate. Wait for the proper entry. No more. Reza, should I enter? Should I enter? Should I enter? You don't need Reza to tell you. Reza explained it to you. All right. So for the Euro USD right now, just two possibilities. One is it breaking through this point on a 4-hour. If it breaks this line, we've confirmed it's going up. End of story. All right. If it falls back down and hits our stop loss, no problem. It happens 2 times out of 10. The other 8 times, we're making money. So we're going up, 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 down a bit, up, 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 down a bit. Still going all the way up. Who cares if out of 10 times twice we lose? Who cares? Right? It's fun to lose a couple bucks here and there while you're making $1,000. Lets you know you're alive, lets you know you're real. All right? So don't worry about it. Don't worry, don't stress. So if this thing breaks, if this breaks above on a 4-hour time frame, we're gonna get in on that, and you better believe it'll go 20 pips. If you 20 pips, get the F out. All right. Now, should this 4-hour candle come up to this trend line and on a 4-hour hit the trend line, okay, and fail, wait for it to pull back and retest, and then enter. Short. And again, target 20 pips. So we're still doing the retest. We are still doing the pullback and retest, but I want you to enter on the highest point of the retest or the lowest point of the retest on support. So on support, get in, try to get in and maximize the most amount you can. All right. Now, another thing is too, when prices are moving and they're coming close to a support and resistance level, all right, and they are very quick and active, don't enter yet. Because something is going on there. Ideally, you want prices to slowly creep to the area and fail. Let me see what the question is. So is it safe to enter whenever a 4-hour candle breaks up and closes? We take a trade on a good entry, also if the retest, just to be sure. Yes, Marcus. So essentially, you want the 4-hour candle to either break support and resistance or fail at support and resistance. And you just want to give it time. Don't jump in right away. Give it time. Give it 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Give it time and see what's going to happen, because chances are it's going to retest. And when it retests and touches your support and resistance again, bam, take that position, take 20 pips, get out. So you don't need to jump in. So if, like, for example, this candle here, right, this short position on the Euro USD, see how this candle failed? It does it every time. If you check your charts, spend 10 days, look at all your charts. It does it every time. It always goes back and retests. You can always get a better price. And that's why 50% of people made money on the AUD CAD last night. 50% of the people lost money on the AUD CAD. The ones that made money, okay, are the ones that took advantage of this setup. Let me just read something. Okay, Wayne, I understand what you're saying, bro, but so what you're saying is well, okay, you're 2 months behind on your mortgage and 6 people rely on you, and I feel for you. You know, you're my, I don't know you, but I consider you a boy. I feel for you, brother. But at the same time, what you're asking for the signals is I've gone 10 times above that. I've given you far more than signals, because I've given you signals. Now I'm teaching you how to execute those signals. But you got to understand something as well. All right. You gotta put the effort in to learn, right? No one is going to, no one is going to learn something without putting effort in, right? So you got to put the effort in. You got to learn. You got to work hard on it. You know what I mean? So back to what I was saying here. All right. Back to what I was saying here. If you look at this candle, all right, when this candle failed and this red candle opened up here, well, I'm not going to sell it here, down here. And a lot of people were doing that. They were selling it at the bottom. So they sell it here. It goes back up They're like, oh, my trade is bad, my trade is garbage. Oh my God, they close it out, they lose money. When in reality, the trade was solid. So what you do is you enter right on this. Once you've confirmed that the trend is no good, wait for the next candle and just wait for it. Let it develop. All right? Just let it develop. Watch its actions. Is it going crazy and trying to break through? A lot of this is logic, has nothing to do with trading. Just look, is it trying to force its way back in there? Or is it going back up to the line and failing slowly, slowly failing, going back up? You see that, you're like, all right, there's weakness. Boom. You execute the trade right on the edge of this. So even if it pushes up against you, pushes up 7, 8 pips, you can hold 7, 8 pips. You're not afraid to hold it, right? And then you reap the profits. All right. So with the Euro USD, okay, it's right, so simple but yet so complicated. It's complicated because lack of experience. Okay, I do not have alarms. So guys, once you remember, it's crazy because a lot of you guys are not giving yourselves any opportunity or any leeway. Like, you're new. You're not supposed to be as quick as me. Don't worry about it. It will come. Believe me, it's going to come with time. You're not supposed to be as good as me. If you were, then why the hell would I be here teaching? Right? You need to get, and not even time. 3 months I told you to give it. 3 months. Just 3 months. What the hell is 3 months? Kyle, yeah, I have to put the link up. I'm waiting for my developer to come online, so you can add the link up for everyone to sign up. All right, for Vantage FX. All right. Reza, will it affect my analysis a lot since my 4-hour candles close at a different time than yours? Yes. Pip Ninja, it will affect your analysis. Because Talanex, I don't know why. I spoke to these morons as well, and I told them fix your server time. They're morons, which is why I think I'm going to yank you guys. I'm actively looking for a nice US broker, and I'll get you guys out of there soon. But anyways, for now, you should be studying and doing a demo account. You should be studying and doing a demo account. So you should not be going live for another 2 months, right? Because it'll be worth it, because when you do go live, you will make a few $100 a day. Right now, you're going live and you're guessing. If you want to take very small positions on your live account, fine. But trust me, you need to just study, and then use your demo to learn. All right? Believe me, it's the only way. All right? So with the Euro USD, we're essentially looking for it to either break this part, wait for the retest and buy it, or very simple, if it fails on this trend line, we'll just take a short position. But remember, 20 pips maximum. Okay? Maximum 20 pips. All right? So that's the Euro USD. Let's look at the GBP USD. All right? It just broke. It's trying to break. Look at that. GBP USD right now is trying to break, and it broke this trend line. All right? And there is another trend line right here. All right? And look, it's breaking it right now as we speak. Okay? Do not trade before or after the IMF. Why would you? Right? There's no need for it. There's 20 trading days a month. One day you got major news, don't trade it. Right? So don't trade before or after IMF. There's no need to do that. All right? Because you can get whipsawed and go up, down, while news stabilizes, and you can end up losing a lot of money. So don't do that. All right? Now, with the pound USD right now, we can agree it's bullish, right? I mean, we can agree this is bullish, right? And I believe it's breaking up, and I actually firmly believe it's probably going to break this high at 54.93 and push higher. I think it's going to break through 54.93 as well. Now, how are we going to play this trade, right? How are we going to play it? Very simple, okay? Since it has broken through this trend line, all right, and there's another trend line right above it, which is only 13 pips up. I'm not going to buy this play. I'm going to buy it up here. So again, I'm going to wait for prices for this 4-hour candle to come. Very simple. All right. I want this 4-hour candle to come up here, break through. When it pulls back on the perfect entry, I'll buy it. Bada bing, bada boom. International Monetary Fund. All right. That's what it stands for. And just to make sure I secure myself on a 4-hour time frame, I'm going to draw this just trend line. So another thing too, when you're in a trade and you buy or sell, you can draw these trend lines to let you know. For example, if you bought it here and it starts to come down, you're going to watch this trend line and say, as long as it doesn't fall through that trend line, even though I'm down 10 pips, I'm okay. I'm going to keep it. Okay? Yes, there's always lessons on fundamentals and there's always lessons. Every day there's lessons, guys. You know that. It's lessons every day. So with this, what I would do, this is straight up my trade, what I would do. Okay? Macintosh, I have the new tools right now. I need to get Igor to install them, or I'll get my other developer to install them tonight. I just gotta add them to the customer hub. I don't know how to do it. Okay. I'm gonna get my other developer tonight to see if you can add them to the list. I don't know how to add them. They sent it to me. Vantage sent me all the tools. I have them on my computer. So I'm gonna try to get them up as soon as possible. But how I would play this play here is a break above this 54.93 area and a simple retest. And again, I'm going to try to buy right at 154.95. Like I'm going to try to buy at the best optimal spot, right? And as long as this trend line doesn't break, price doesn't break through it, we're good. You know what I mean? Like, again, when I'm explaining things to you guys, it's so solid and simple and you're listening. But then what happens sometimes is the moment this is over, I look at chat and some guy's talking about the peso or the dinar, like currencies that like who even spoke about these currencies? You know what I mean? So just stick to these two pairs for now. Euro USD, pound USD. We have a trade on both of them right now that can solidify and make us good money. Right? So let's keep our eyes on this. Let's see if the pound can break above this area and we can buy it. And let's see if the Euro USD can break above this area and we buy it. Right? But remember, 4-hour time frame, look for the perfect point of entry. Don't jump into the trade prematurely. Okay? Because nothing that's done prematurely ends up being satisfying. If you know what I mean. Now, I'm not going to get into the AUD USD or anything. I want you guys just to start focusing on these two trades. All right? Let's baby steps it. All right? Let's baby steps it. Let's start to go back a little bit to our basics and let's start to become profitable. All right? When you guys were on Periscope, you were making a ton of money. You want to know why? Because you had no access to ask me, when do I jump in? I was giving you the direct trade just like this, and you were taking it. Now, all of a sudden, because you guys have this chat room and you have access to me, all right, you're not trading as confidently as you were before, and you're trying to overanalyze. And remember, overanalysis leads to paralysis, right? So let's focus on these two trades, Euro USD, okay, Pound USD, all right? Let's follow the instructions that I have given you today. I've given a lot of solid content today. There's been a lot of education. I would say I've done about over 3 hours of education today. Okay, as easy over 3 hours of education today. All right, and let's grab 20. Let's see if we can grab 20 pips out of each. Let's make that our goal tonight. Everyone, let's try to grab 20 pips from Euro USD, 20 pips from Pound USD. All right. My pivot points for Pound USD not lining up the same as Euro. Do you know why? Kevin, are you using Talonex? If you're using the Talonex that has the different candles, then the pivot points won't line up. All right. I'm going to put my head into this hardcore to find a new broker for you guys this week. All right. Vantage is our main broker. I'm going to find someone for the United States of America. All right. I'm going to put my head to it. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to even search tonight. I'm going to try to close a deal with someone this week so I can get you guys out of this stupid Talonex. Okay. So I'm going to update these trades in the signal section. Okay. The trading sentiment, everything is there, guys. The last video I just did about 4 hours ago is in there now as well. I'm going to be adding it in 2 seconds when I finish this. All right. And when I'm done this lesson right now, I'm going to upload this as well. And then I'm going to be back on the charts. All right. So guys, let's change our mindset. Let's take all the little questions and negative questions we had the last week, throw them away. Let's start fresh right now. Let's start super fresh. Let's put our minds in focus. Let's stick to these 2 pairs. Let's stick to 20 pips per pair. Let's stick to the stuff I taught you. Hope to God, I hope everything goes well with Kim. The course will be online tomorrow. And boom, we start. All right? So clear your minds, guys. And let's fucking do this, all right? Let's get in there. Let's do a game plan. 3 months from now, I want everyone to be making $400 a month, a day. Every single one of you. I want you all to make $400 a fucking day. If you don't, you've made me lose my voice 100 times for no reason. I probably had a singing career. My singing career is over thanks to you guys. But I hope it's worth it because I love you guys. All right? Plus, it looks like Los Angeles is winning the race. Although I put it on Twitter as well, so a lot of non-mentees are voting. So it looks like Los Angeles is winning the race right now. And just to let y'all know, this seminar is going to be in November. A lot of people ask. So it is going to be a November seminar. Live seminar. The entire thing is going to be free entrance, free food, free music, blah, blah, blah. But you got to pay to get yourself there. Someone asked me if I was covering the flights, and I think they confused me with Richard Branson. But you got to get yourself there. I'm going to have some guests there that are multi-millionaires, not billionaires, I almost said billionaires. And it's just going to be an amazing event. 3-day workshop, 1 night of crazy ass partying. All right. That is going to be a fun time. We're going to meet each other. We're going to greet each other. We're going to, I don't know. It's going to be just a kick-ass time, man. I'm going to educate you guys. You're going to meet me in person. I'm going to bring some multi-millionaire guests. We're going to put on an amazing workshop for you guys. Material. It's going to be a kick-ass time, all right? So remember, all the mentees are in for free. Every mentee, if you're a mentee, all right, if you're a student of mine, the cost to get in is free. Your food is free. The entrance to the club or the party we do is free. Everything is free. For non-students, there's going to be a fee. All right. Now, all my students can bring 1 person with them for free as well. You can bring a guest for free. So you and a guest is free. I think I said that 50 times. All right. Should you wear suits? Mama always said you got to dress to impress. All right. Anyways, I love you guys. Let me go update the signal stuff. I feel like a weight has come off my chest because I just feel like I kind of gave you some information that is going to be really useful now. You're not going to be just jumping into trades. And I feel like, you know, I feel like I did you a lot of justice by explaining things to you this way tonight. So you know when to get in and when to not get in, all right? Love you guys, as always. Tomorrow, I've got to speak to another 10 people every hour on the hour, working hours. I got to talk to somebody. I love you guys, though. I love talking to you guys. And I'll be back on chat very shortly. All right. Just so I can reassure what you're saying, we wait for the 4 hour to fail on the next candle. Are we waiting to get a retest on closing? Or do we take the trade while that candle's active? Tim, take the trade while that candle's active. So if the first candle fails and it confirms, the next trade, you take it while the candle's active. But you're making sure that the candle's not going buckwal and trying to break up. You know, you don't take it if the next candle breaks up through your support or resistance. You take it while it's active, but you make sure price comes back near the main area, and you'll see it. Like, you'll just see it. It'll try to break through, it'll fail. Try to break through, fail. You'll start to be like, okay, this ain't going nowhere. Like, it ain't going nowhere, and then you take the trade. All right. So I'm going to Wayne, come on, bro. Like, I don't need to know you guys to consider you family. I know, I've read all your letters. I talk to you guys on the phone now. Why else am I here? My voice is gone. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. You know, I do this for you guys because I wanna be known as that guy that changed people's lives. I want to be known as that guy that, some of you, when you're older and you have grandkids, you sit down and you mention me. You'd be like, there was this guy back in the day, this dude named Reza, who no one understood where he came from, and he just came around and started helping people. When I move on, when I pass and my life is over, I want to be known as somebody. I want to be known as someone that helped. I want to be known, my name remembered. I want my daughter to be proud of her father. I want my grandkids to be proud of their grandfather. You know what I mean? So that's why I do this. And I just love people. I love to meet new people. I love to be friends with people. You know? Do I sleep? Sometimes. All right. So I love you guys from all my heart. Wayne, send me an email, bro. Talk to me. Let me give you a call tomorrow. All right. Let's talk and see what's going on in your life, bro. Send me an email. Send an email to support. They'll forward it to me. Expect a phone call from me tomorrow. All right. I'm gonna give you a call. I want to see what the hell's going on in your life, bro. Other than Forex, if there's something I can do to help you with your life, you want me to beat somebody up, bro? You want me to, I don't know, bro. Just, I'll give you a call tomorrow. And we'll talk. All right. So Wayne, send an email over to support. Just tell them to forward it over to me. Tell them I said to forward it over to me. And I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow. And let's talk and see. Let's just see if we can help you out, bro. Let's see if, other than just showing you some signals, I can genuinely help your life out and help your family out. All right, bro? Because your family's my family. All right, guys. I love you guys. My voice is completely gone. I'm gonna upload this soon. All right. I'll see you guys in the morning, and I'll be on chat all night. I love you. Talk to you soon.